Well, it's taken a bit, but we are here. We did some test runs the other day on Instagram, and this is Man with a Mic. We are glad that you have stopped by. We're gonna give you some exposure to a number of different people you have never met, and some sounds that maybe you can add to your weekend playlist. That's what we're gonna be doing. And well, as I have often said, no one comes by these shows that we put on to see me. So let's get Krista in, because Krista is going to play for you. Krista, can you hear me?
Good morning, Paxton. I hear you loud and clear.
There
How
you
are you
go.
doing?
Hey, what time is it again? I forget. Over there in South Africa.
It really was really hard for me to say that because it's just gone evening time here. It's
Okay.
just past 7 o'clock at night.
Okay. Oh, dude. Okay. All right.
Yeah. So good
Hey,
evening to everyone in South Africa.
Okay, there it is. Hey, there. Thanks for being a trooper this week. We got a lot done the other day. We testing everything out, doing a sound check on Instagram, and playing around over there. But today we wanted to make sure you your second time back with us. Your second time back with us,
Yeah,
that you're
thank you,
able
Paxton.
to play for everybody again. Hey, what do you find challenging when you go to write music? I know you're going to play for us in a little bit, but just before you start, what do you find challenging when it comes to
The
writing music?
hardest part, I would say, would be finishing songs. It's easy coming up
Okay.
with ideas and then deciding when a song is done. I
Yeah.
find tricky. It's also a bit of a philosophical debate I have, because you hear people saying, so and so wrote this hit in 15 minutes, and the next person wrote these two hits one after each other in 20
Yeah.
minutes. But then I sometimes think to myself, yeah, that's great, but also sometimes reworking a song is
Yeah.
also special. And sometimes you might have a great idea, but
Right.
instead of just taking that, what about coming back to that the next day and the next day, and then maybe leaving it for a week or a month, and then coming back with fresh ears and crafting something even more special? So yes,
Okay.
you can come up with an incredible idea in a few minutes. Or maybe there's something more special if you put a bit more time in, but then you open up that can of worms, and then
Yeah.
when is it ever over? But it's been a a thing of the ages all across the arts. You know, that's a big challenge.
Yeah. You told me something the other day that I didn't know about you, a number of things, but one of them that stood out to me is that you said you have notebooks of music and now you also have scrap pieces of paper of music.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Share that with everybody real quick and the other artists that are tuning in.
Yes. I was just saying how I started out writing in little notebooks, like journal style. But then I reached this. Actually, it ties in with what I was saying about rewriting songs. If you want to make changes to a lyric, or you want to add a second verse or a bridge, and if you've been working in a journal, then you've maybe started a few more songs, the next pages, and then now you're stuck. Where do you keep working on the song? So then I started using free sheets of paper, and I love using scrap pieces of paper. I don't like using a brand new sheet of paper because it feels too like clean. Like it might, I like a piece of paper that's already been used, and then you use the underside of it, and then it's like
I'm not laughing at you, man. I'm not laughing at you. I'm listening. Go ahead.
It's throwaway already. So it's like it's fine if you do some random rough notes there. It's just it was like on a throwaway piece of paper. So then there's no pressure. This like takes away any pressure, and then often in it's a keeper. And then I have a file. Then I file it, and then you can chop and change and add to it and make folders. So that's one way, but now different thing. I'm trying to get all of the songs onto my drive online, and then because then you can access it from any different device anywhere. Really helps.
How do you find the song if you got to go back and find it? Is it labeled?
I'm pretty good at filing. Yeah, I've got very neat files.
Oh, okay, all right. Just checking. Hey, I'm always interested in the creative aspect of the artist that we get a chance to spend time with. Right now, go ahead and play something for us, and we're going to talk a little bit more about some other things, so everybody get a chance to get to know you on CHRISTAH Live. Everybody, feel free to enjoy this. I'm going to move the screen around a couple of times. Everybody, don't freak out. Go right ahead, CHRISTAH.
Thanks, Paxton. This one's called Say I'm All You Need. If I get some sleep and rest my feet, 100 hills is not too far. When I came so close to finding you, awoke my dreams to see it's true. We make it through, but I let go. Times like these, I still don't know if I'm wrong or right. Come sit tight, stay with me, just stay with me. All I need is you. Say I'm all you need. All I need is you. Say I'm all you need. Don't hold on still to all the tears you kept inside for all these years, and the place you go to hide away. Will you go when I'm away? Through a beam of light or melt from snow, get in now and come, let's go upon a shooting star and fly so far. Away from them, away from them. All I need is you. Say I'm all you need. All I need is you. Say I'm all you need. Oh, I'm not faking when I say, oh, can you hear me when I say, oh, I'm not faking when I say, oh, can you hear me when I say, all I need is you. say I'm all you need. All I need is you.
Awesome, 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 awesome.
Thanks, Paxton.
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
You-
Hey, go,
Paxton, yeah.
go ahead. You're gonna say
I've got a question for you.
yes, sir.
Do you know? Apart from having heard some of the songs I played, do you know any South African music?
Hey, I spent last night because I couldn't sleep, and what I told you before the show is why I couldn't sleep. What we talked about before the show, and so I went listening for South African music on some of the music that we purchase, that we buy.
Okay,
And now I'm addicted. I don't know what to say. I think I pulled one song out. It may not. You may hear it. You're going to hear it maybe later when I go to close the show as
cool.
the outro music. But I'm quite sure you can make music better than what I heard or what I'm going to play. But you got me there, man. I was just. This is a whole nother world for me.
How about this? Have you watched The Lion King? Do you know?
Okay, yeah. All right.
Yeah. You know that song?
Got it. Yeah.
Well, there we go. So now you do know South African music.
Oh, dude, I thought you were going to go further than that.
Well,
okay. Yes, I do then. Yes, I do know some.
Go a lot further than that, because that song was actually written in the 1930s by a guy called Solomon Linder, and he was part of a group. He had a group called the Evening Birds, and that was a Zulu a cappella song called Mbube.
Say that last one again. Mbube? Is it? How'd you say it? What? No, what'd you say?
It's so funny. You'll see why I'm laughing now. Okay, it's spelled Mbube, and you say Mbube. It's a Zulu word. Mbu. Mbu is the Mbu. Yeah.
Mbu.
Exactly, and then the be at the end is be.
Mbu.
Like you're gonna say, like you're gonna say bed, but there's no D, so it's Mbube.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mbube. Mbube.
And that word means lion in Zulu. And then
Mbube.
in the 19th,
Am I even close to saying it right? Because I want to say it all day now. I'm gonna say it all weekend. I think I'm gonna get a shirt. I might get a shirt just for me to wear in the show. So Mbube, I'm like a lion, man.
The end is more like EH as opposed to like Y or EE.
Be.
Yeah, exactly. Mbube.
Mbube. Oh, exactly. Dude, I'm addicted, dude. I'm writing it down right now. Mbube. That's my nickname from here on out. I'm Paxton Mbube. I'm him, man. All right, so Mbube. Oh man, I'm so eating that up.
There's another guy, actually, another famous South African musician called the Lion of Soweto, Mahlatini. But I'll save him story for another day.
Okay, all right.
This lion was used in the song by Solomon Linder and the Evening Birds. And then that was in the 30s. But then in the 1950s, there was an American folk group called the Weavers. And they misheard Mbube, just like you did. And they called it Wimowe, which is where the Wimowe is originally the Mbube.
No
and
way.
We came up with Wimowe, similar like what just happened.
That's
to you.
Crazy.
and then then you would know more about the story since then. Well, 1960s was when it got the English words. The Lion Sleeps Tonight. That came about by a version by the Tokens, and then
the
part
Tokens,
which I'm getting to, which everyone knows, is 1994 when The Lion King came out with this.
That is crazy.
Made it the global song that it is today. But it's still started out as that Zulu a cappella style, and there's actually a whole fascinating story about that style of music. And it ties in closely with the social life at the time in South Africa. There were lots of migrant laborers. And if you go to South Africa, so that was early 1900s, there was lots of coal mining that was happening. There was gold and diamonds. Places like Johannesburg. Johannesburg's the big city in South Africa, also known as
Right.
Igoli, the place of gold. There
Wow.
were all these areas had lots of migrant laborers, but this was even before apartheid era. But it was already, the British had already put in place things like hut tax, where local people had to pay tax. So people had to now actually earn money, and
Uh-huh.
a lot of people started working in these mining areas. But the system was set up that the men would work there, but the families would stay back home in rural areas. So there were these hostels where it was only men,
Mm-hmm.
and their hobby basically on the weekends would be to sing. They had dancing groups and choirs, and they would have
Man.
contests on weekends.
Wow.
That was the big thing. That was like the social life.
Uh-huh.
And so you will know the sound if you've heard like Paul Simon's Graceland album,
Yes.
where
Okay.
you've
Right.
got Lady Smith, Black Mambazo,
Yeah.
and that song Homeless is such a great
Yep. Yep.
example of
Yep.
that
Uh-huh.
style. The Soweto Gospel Choir is also world famous with that singing style. And there's another artist called Johnny Clegg, also known as Zulu LeBlanc by the French, the white Zulu. He's featured a
Mm-hmm.
lot of that style in his music. He actually learned, so he's a white guy that grew up in Johannesburg in the 60s,
Wow.
still with remnants of this labor system
This style of music.
pattern.
Oh, labor system. Okay.
And so he was go into these hostels, and he which was actually like against the law at the time, being a little white kid, was
Yeah.
the
Right.
place
Mm-hmm.
for black men only. But
Right.
he got snuck in, and they taught him, apart from learning Zulu street guitar style of music, he learned stick fighting, and he learned the singing.
Wow.
And that's what shaped him. And he later then went on to become world famous with a very mixed band that played a crossover of sort of Zulu traditional styles, mixed
Mm-hmm.
also with Western music. He's unfortunately passed away, but he's a whole
Oh,
story for another day. Is Johnny Clegg,
that's
but
crazy.
so he's one of the artists who's put that Zulu a cappella style on the world stage.
Man.
If you come to South Africa, you hear it in everyday life. It's part of church
That style you
ceremonies.
mean?
It's part
Which
of, yeah, that
yeah.
singing. It's like call and response style, rich harmonies,
Wow.
and everyone can sing amazingly. It's done traditionally. It's done in various different ceremonies. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
even if you were to be in South Africa and there's like a protest happening in
Mm-hmm.
the street, you might think
Mm-hmm.
it's a street festival. It's called
Because
toy
they're
toying.
using
So
that style.
it's called toy toying. It's a bit more aggressive than that style, but the point I'm
Oh,
getting to
okay.
is that well, it's similar to that style. Because it's got that same call and response
Okay.
vocal, and
Mm-hmm.
it's like a deep chant, and everyone can sing amazingly. So yeah, it is similar
Wow.
to that style. But it's just the point I was making is you might think it's like
A party or something or
a street
a
party, but
festival
people are singing
is a
and dancing
protest.
in protest. Yeah,
Yeah. Crazy, dude.
which
So
is a
there's a lot of harmonies
classic South
then.
African thing.
There's a lot of
Yes.
harmonies across South Africa then.
Oh yeah, big time. If you think about it, the first instrument, sorry, is the voice,
Yes.
and so in Africa there weren't many crafted instruments. The big things was voice and percussion.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you do a number of things in
Yeah.
South Africa. I know you're going to play some more in just a little bit here, and you're going to be tuning up and getting ready to do that. But before you do that, tell the audience what else you do out there. I'm trying to say it as if and not to give it away. Go ahead.
Yeah, I also host people in Cape Town. It's such a beautiful city. South Africa
Wow.
as a whole is
I wonder if Cape Town is the best town, best place in South Africa. There's other places maybe. The look on your face.
not the best
The
place
look
in
on your
South
face. It's
Africa.
like I just
It's the best
insulted you.
place in the world.
It's like you just You looked at me like, what? Are you just a stupid question? Cape Town is the best place on the planet. Look, you try to be humble today. You weren't like that on Instagram the other day. You try to be all humble today. Well, go ahead. So tell us. So go right ahead.
Cape Town
Cape
is
Town is the.
incredibly
Go ahead.
unique.
What'd you say?
South Africa, the whole of South Africa is beautiful, but South Africa has such a diverse landscape, so many different cultures, different languages, different people, different walks of life. In Cape Town, it's unique. It's also, just before any mention of the diverse people that arrived here, the vegetation is incredibly unique. We're sitting on a World Heritage Site, the Cape Floral Kingdom, which is the most biodiverse floral kingdom on the planet. So we've got
Wow.
amazing wildlife, and then being a port city for the last 400 years, Cape Town has brought people from all walks of life, from the east and from the west, with the early Dutch East India Company and the spice route, and then all through the ages, all through the years of colonial conquest and just global travel. Now Cape Town is on the map as a destination. There's always some chart that we get in the news which South Africa's or Cape Town is on the top of some list for award of best food city or most friendly place, or this neighborhood or that place or this beach gets some accolade. So the place itself is stunning, and then the people are as friendly as what you hear. So it's definitely it's definitely a place worth checking out. I'm obviously biased, but
Yeah.
lots
No,
of
you're not
Capetonians
biased,
travel
are
the
you?
world,
You're
and
not
there's
biased.
nothing
Yeah.
like them. So
So
yes, I'm lucky. I'm lucky that my office space is Cape Town. I'm a guide, and I show people all around the nature and the culture of Cape Town.
so if anybody wants to actually spend time with Krista live and in person, visit South Africa and make sure you connect with him. There are many ways to do that. I'm going to make sure to put stuff in the video description here across YouTube, and you will be able to see Krista often, but you can see him in person and connect with him. And if not, you want to know where to go before you ever go there, or you want to get virtual guide tour and all that kind of stuff, Krista. And if not, I will definitely help you with it, Krista. We will set up something so everybody can you can watch that. You guys can tune in to a show that we can put on for you, and he can give you a virtual tour.
If you do find your way, let me know that you found me through Paxton.
Yes. Well, hey, we're gonna we'll work something out. You're gonna play something next. I'm gonna change it up a little bit here. I am gonna add one more thing before you play. You have an uncle in Chicago. I'm going to bring up some of the things we talked about on Instagram, because not everybody may have seen that live. I haven't reposted it, so I'm just going to bring this up. You have music in your family. So tell a little bit about that, and then go ahead and play it. I'm going to step out of the way.
Yeah, well, actually, funny you mentioned that, because the song I have in mind to play, he features on. He's a saxophonist. He grew up in South Africa, and he always was inspired by America, obviously being the home of jazz. But he grew up playing a mix of blues and African music and pop music and rock music. He made his way over to the States to pursue his dream. He plays a lot at Buddy Guy's. I don't know if it's a pub or a restaurant or club. You guys call them clubs?
I think it's a club. Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm. That's been one of his staples over the last few years. But if you go check on his website, the amount of different bands he's played is insane. I was talking about Johnny Clegg.
That's a nice place. That's a nice place too. He's playing. It's a nice place.
Yeah. He played also with Johnny Clegg. I remember when he told me that he played with Johnny Clegg, I thought that was the most epic thing. And then I remember him telling me that he got offered to be in the band sort of permanently, and then he told me that he turned it down. I was like, what? How could you turn down being in Johnny Clegg's band? But then I realized his reasoning is because he didn't want to be the saxophonist in one person's live touring act.
I see what I can see that.
He didn't want to be a monotonous thing of like going and putting on the show and traveling around the world and doing the show for everyone.
Hmm.
He's very creative, and he likes working with various people, and he's so good at improvising. So I think he was too creative to be boxed into being with one guy.
Yeah.
But I always thought like, wow, how
Man, now I know where you got it from. Either that or your dad. Tell everybody about your dad real
yeah,
quick. Wait, your uncle's name
yeah.
again. So if anybody wants to check out his
And Mike,
music,
yeah, Mike Foray. It's Faure, and yeah, my son is named also after his
way to
uncle,
go. Way to
Mike.
go. Yeah. Speaking of improvising and on your toes, that's what you did the first time we got together. But your
Yeah,
dad plays, and your dad plays, I believe.
he does. Yeah, so my dad's a bass player, and
Hmm.
he's also inspired me to do music. I remember I was trying to decide. He was a bass player, and then I was
Okay.
trying to say, Dad, what should I play, bass or guitar? Like, what's the difference? And then he was saying like, well, do you want to be in the middle of the stage or on the side? And then I was like, okay, I want to be in the
That's a
middle.
typical dad
And
answer, and you should know that by now. Now that you're a dad, that's
he's like,
like,
okay, then you should play the guitar.
yeah, you should play the guitar. I like that. That's good. Okay, you sent me video. I know you're gonna play, and I keep interrupting here. You sent me a
Yeah.
video, and I just gotta ask this question since I looked at it yesterday
Oh yeah.
for this show. That's your dad, wasn't it?
That's it. That's him. Yeah.
Okay, everybody, you'll get a chance to see that when we close out the
Yeah.
show. But anyhow, go ahead. You were gonna go ahead.
Cool. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Let's jam a track. So
Go
I was
ahead.
saying about this song. I did a recording with my uncle featuring on saxophone. It is online. You can listen to it on Spotify or Apple, wherever you listen to your music. Also here on YouTube. And my uncle actually put me in touch with a guy called Dennis East, who recorded some of my uncle's music. And my uncle hadn't seen him for a number of years, and he realized we were living in the same town by the coast in Cape Town, a place called Muizenberg. And so he linked us together. We went for a coffee, and then we were walking. We lived nearby, and he popped into my place, and I played him the song on the acoustic guitar. But my idea for it was to be a big sort of modern funk song. And then he said, no, let's record one just like that with the acoustic guitar. So I did end up
Yeah.
doing that recording. He
Uh-huh.
unfortunately had a stroke, and he passed away before we actually finished the
Oh.
song. But if you listen to that recording, the song's called Love's Imagination. It's very much Dennis's touch and his inspiration to
Wow.
do it as an acoustic song. And it's kind of actually put me on a path now to do an acoustic project, when originally I was intending to do this solo project and go for quite a full sounding
Yeah.
modern
Right.
production.
Right. Uh-huh.
And
Right.
now I've realized that I'm actually quite into the idea of doing an acoustic
Yeah.
project. And also
Yeah.
then this surge of AI tracks has made me feel
Yeah.
even more
Yeah.
inclined to go more acoustic.
Good decision.
Yeah,
Good move. Good move. Yeah. This one now is
cool.
Love's Imagination, right? Is this correct?
That's it.
Yeah. This is the one that's out now, or is this new? Or this
It's
one's new?
out,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
It is on the interwebs.
Okay. All right.
Cool. Let's go. Don't get that boob job, even with your birthmark. It's so beautiful, feeds my soul when it's all just natural. Yeah. Now this is our business, and none of this is their biz. Between the lines, we'll see the signs. We've been having a time of soft and slow. She takes control of me. Oh, so easy every day. I hope she stays with me. Kisses in the moonlight, living just to treat you right. I could die in this situation. Listen to you all night. You know how to say it just right. Your love's imagination. Sometimes I'm cruising straight for a bruising. You mystify me, hypnotize me, fast forward and rewind me. You say it's all God, I say it's true love. In every hour, sweet and sour, we're more than one in a billion, soft and slow. She takes control of me. Oh, so easy every day. I hope she stays with me. Kisses in the moonlight, living just to treat you right. I could die in this situation. I listen to you all night. You know how to say just right. Your love's imagination. Your love. Hey, I'm gonna love you every day. Your love, I'm gonna love you every day. Kisses in the moonlight, living just to treat you right. I could die in this situation. I listen to you all night. You know how to say it right. Your love's imagination. Your love, I'm gonna love you every day. Your love, I'm gonna love you every day.
I tell you, you're gonna start some trouble here on the interweb, the web that is entered all around people's homes. They're going to be able to find you and enjoy your style of music. That was really good. We're going to be wrapping up the show, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Got much love for you, my friend.
So much.
Very talented. We're going to end it. We're going to end it in just a little bit, but I want you to do me a huge favor.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Let me just get this. Something popped up on my screen. Let me get it out of my way before I click on it by accident. Okay, so here we go. I've got, let's see, a couple of things I want to do before I go. But one of the things I want to do is I'm going to put something up. I'm going to play something, and it should have no sound. And let me just click on it. And then what's happening here in the middle? Can you see it? There's the videos that you sent me.
There. Yes.
Was that a jam you were at?
Yes, that is at a place called Constantia in Cape Town. A beautiful place. It was a Sunday. There was a show happening, and I was with a buddy of mine called Nick Preen. He plays in he's played in a couple bands, but if you're into South African music, definitely check out Al Bear. And then after Al Bear, Nick's project was with the group called The World of Birds, which I was very lucky to be a part of.
Got it.
Then and with this act, he also had a completely separate side project as Nick Preen. We were both doing a gig at the same day, and so he told me just come on stage and play some penny whistle for this one song. And when I had been on stage earlier, my son was there, and I think it was the first time he'd watched me play live. Just kept coming and running on stage. And then when I was on stage the next time, I just looked and he's standing there next to me again. So, I had to hold him, and I had to try to play the penny whistle at the same time.
Okay, it just, I don't know, what is, I think 2021 or whatever, we were together, or 2020 or whatever, we actually did the first show together. I've got to ask, what is it like being a dad? If you had to describe.
It's a whirlwind, shall we say.
I just like hearing other people say it. As a dad, I would just like hear other dads talk about it. Go ahead.
No, it's incredible. It's ultimate highs and then some frustrating moments as well, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
and
hard to describe. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to find that sweet spot, of giving the kids enough time and respecting that I also need time.
I can see it on your face. I remember being there. I'm looking at it. Yeah, I got you.
But then you do feel bad anyway.
Yeah. I got you. It's a constant anxiety, worry, and guilt all at the same time.
Yeah.
And then going like, but I know the answer, but I really don't know the answer. It's all of it is wrapped in there. And you gotta always be cool the whole time. Like, I got it under control. It's a grand privilege to to have you here on the show and to hear you
Thank
talking
you.
about being a dad and your family. I know how much they mean to you, especially when we were on Instagram Live a couple of days ago and you had to go help put him to bed. And
Yeah.
the look on your face was totally different than right now. So it was like I saw Dad kick in, and I better go do it so I don't get in trouble too. At the same time, it was just kind of cool. I just want to give you your props, man, on the interweb that you're doing what you can and the best you can with what you got and what you know, and that's all you can do. And I'm proud of you because of that, even from the first day we met. We're going to do some other projects and stuff together, everybody, but I need you to go to CHRISTAH's YouTube, show your love and support for these independent artists that will be on, but especially the ones that have shown their love for us by coming on with us a number of years ago. And CHRISTAH, you're one of those, and I'm looking forward to more CHRISTAH Live right here. I've got a video I'm going to play on the way out, or a couple of them. So if you could hang in there, I'm going to take you off stage, but hang in there. I'm going to play some videos that I put together that you sent me. And thanks, man. I appreciate it. That's it.
Thank you.
That's it, everybody.
Thank you so much. What a pleasure to hang out with you.
Yeah. Hang out a little bit. Don't go away. I'm going to take you off screen,
Will do,
but
yeah.
I'm going to play the other stuff. Everybody, support
Thanks,
CHRISTAH.
everybody.
Appreciate it. Bye. All right, everybody, you're stuck with me, but not really. Let's see. I'm going to push a couple of buttons here, and then CHRISTAH and I are going to talk for a little bit. Everybody, please make sure you enjoy your weekend, but add CHRISTAH to your weekend playlist, without a doubt. And firm reminder, make sure you support CHRISTAH and all of his endeavors. Support him and his family as they continue to make some more music. I'm going to grab another thing here, and then I'm going to go hang out with CHRISTAH. Everybody, appreciate you.